Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well and I hope this video finds you in the best of health and spirits. This is the first video I'm posting on my channel, the first video that I'm personally making, and I hope you guys like it. The summers are here and I'm not liking it. But anyways, without further ado, this video is going to be a discussion on the ingredients and the effectiveness of this product. As you can see, it's a 1% retinol face serum from Plum. And the reason I want to talk about this is because this product, although it says retinol here, it doesn't have any retinol in it at all, and it doesn't even have it advertises itself as having bakuchiol, but it does not even have that. And I'm going to explain it why in a very short time. Just look at the ingredients list. I'm going to explain each and every ingredient to you guys, and you will understand why this product is such a big scam. So the first ingredient, of course, is aqua, that's water, aloe barbadensis leaf juice, that's aloe vera leaf juice, sucrose is just plain sugar. As you can see, it's just basic sugar. It's a hydrating ingredient. Next you have propanediol over here. Propanediol is it's a humectant, which means it binds water to the skin, but it's also a penetration enhancer. It enhances the penetration of certain ingredients. Next, you have squalane. Not going to explain this. Everyone knows it's an emollient, it's a moisturizer. Next, you have isodecyl neopentanoate. So this is a synthetic emollient. Unlike squalane, which is naturally derived, this is synthetic, and it's basically a moisturizing agent. It moisturizes the skin. Next up, here's the piece D, or should I say ingredient D resistance. This is the retinol palmitate. Now this is what they call a form of vitamin A. So this product has 1% retinol palmitate, but remember, retinol palmitate is not retinol. It's a mixture of retinol and palmitic acid, and it's basically a weaker form of retinol. It's a very weak form of retinol. It's not as effective. It's even less stable than retinol. So this is where this brand is scamming customers. They're making people feel that their product has retinol in it, when in reality there's no retinol. It's absolutely bogus. Then you have Malus domestica fruit cell culture extract. This is basically apple cell. Malus domestica is apple. It's apple cell culture extract. It's an antioxidant. It's also got like soothing properties. It's nothing, it's not as amazing as it sounds. It sounds like fruit cell culture. It's nice ingredient. You have hydrolyzed rice protein and hydrolyzed pea protein. Both of these are moisturizing ingredients, basically skin conditioners. You'll also find hydrolyzed pea protein in a lot of like hair masks and conditioners. Sorry about that. These are both nice ingredients. Then you have glycine and proline. So glycine and proline are they are amino acids. They are the building blocks of protein, and what they basically do is they hydrate the skin. These are hydrating ingredients. Then you have hydrolyzed sodium hyaluronate. This sodium hyaluronate is a salt of hyaluronic acid. Basically, it's hydrolyzed to make it more penetrable to the skin, to make it more effective. It's a hydrating ingredient. Then you again, this is Soralia coralifolia oil. This is bakuchi oil. Now again, Plum advertises their product as having bakuchiol, but it doesn't have any bakuchiol in it. It actually has bakuchi oil in it. It's basically oil. You can buy this oil online. It's nothing. It's not as great. It's not as, how do I say, it's not real bakuchiol. So this is another scammy, gimmicky marketing that I did not like. Next, you have over here, you can see benzyl alcohol. So benzyl alcohol, it's a naturally derived alcohol. It's derived from natural sources. It's used as a preservative. It's a preservative, and it can also impart a very soft, like florally scent to certain products. Now over here it's present at a percentage higher than 1%, so you might want to be careful because benzyl alcohol can be irritating if you have very like sensitive skin. Benzyl alcohol can be a like irritating ingredient, so you would want to be very very careful. Next up, you have hydroxyacetophenone. This is another synthetic antioxidant. It also is a humectant, which means it binds water to the skin and thereby moisturizes your skin. It can also boost the function of preservatives in a lot of in the formulations. Next up, you have caprylyl glycol. I'm sorry, caprylyl glycol. This is again a hydrating ingredient. Nothing. You have xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is a naturally it's a naturally derived gum. It's used as a thickening agent. It's in formulations. It's a thickener. Next, you have glycerin. Glycerin is a hydrating ingredient, nothing to say. Lecithin. Lecithin is a natural emulsifier. It's basically used to mix oil and water together. It's also a hydrating ingredient. Phenoxyethanol, preservative. Then you have sorbitol. Sorbitol is a Next, you have sorbitol. Sorbitol is actually it's a another hydrating ingredient. You have cyclodextrin. Cyclodextrin is a polysaccharide. It's a complex sugar. It has many uses like absorbent, chelating agent, solubilizer. I don't know why they have used this, but it has multiple functions. Then this next ingredient is a huge name. So it's hydroxyethyl acrylate slash sodium acryloyl dimethyl taurate copolymer. So this is a texture enhancer. So it enhances the texture of a product, and it's also a dispersing agent. Means it disperses active ingredients evenly throughout a formula. So this is a very important ingredient, and it's really nice. It's important because otherwise, a lot of active ingredients don't mix evenly, and you might end up with skin irritation. Next up, you have isohexadecane. This is again, it's a texture enhancer, and it's also skin conditioning agent. It's basically uh, how do I say, a moisturizer. It's a moisturizing ingredient. Polysorbate 60, it's again an emulsifier. It's used to mix oil and water together. Sodium gluconate. Sodium gluconate is a salt of gluconic acid. It's used as a chelating agent. Chelating agents, for those of you don't know, chelating agents bind to basically their function is to bind to the metal ions of a product and thereby increase the stability of a formula. Next up, you again have sodium polyacryloyl dimethyl taurate, ammonium. I'm not going to read the rest. It's a huge name. It's really like a tongue twister. But I'm going to try. See, sodium polyacryloyl dimethyl taurate and ammonium acryloyl dimethyl taurate slash VP copolymer. So these are again polymers. These are texture enhancers. They create a nice texture, and they also help in even dispersion. Now on Amazon, out of I think 960 reviews, this product has a 50% 5-star rating. Now look, there are a lot of hydrating ingredients in it, so you might never even know if the retinol is working or not. But even more so if you have sensitive skin, you might, because some people have reported irritation and dryness. So you would want to do a patch test. However, I would personally not recommend this because it's such a scammy product. It doesn't have retinol, it doesn't have bakuchiol. They are really scamming people, so I would never recommend this. I think Minimalist has a 0.3% retinol. It's actually an oil-based serum, which is way better than this. It's simple, it's effective. Go for that. Don't just leave this thing cold. It's not good. It's not good. It's not gonna harm you, but it's scammy. It's fraudulent marketing, as you can see. There's no retinol in this. It has retinol palmitate, and it doesn't even have bakuchiol. It has bakuchi oil in it. So don't fall for these scams. Just go with Minimalist. This is not Over here, even though they do mention retinol palmitate, derivative of vitamin A. But see, what does this 1% retinol mean? There's no 1% retinol. There's, even with this, see, there's no bakuchiol. Over here, they say it's bakuchiol, but if you look at the ingredients list, again, it's bakuchi oil. So, again, this is a totally scammy product. Don't buy this. Go with minimalist. And if you like it, you know what to do. I'm not gonna say like, subscribe. It would be very nice if you guys did. And I hope this helped you, this information helps you. So I'll see you again with some other discussion. By the way, if you want in-depth ingredient analysis of any product, just let me know in the comment section. I'm always there. So bye and see you next time.